Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So today I have the Knipex Traveling Knife. This is an electrician's knife that J.W. Greenbaum had, and he sent out as a traveling knife series, and it has made its rounds. I don't know how many channels have had this to check out and do a video on, but it finally made it to me. It comes to me from Mark Kaufman, and when I'm done, I'm sending it to Terry's Knives and Man Stuff, and I believe he's going to be the last one. He'll send it back to JW, back home where it started, and yeah, pretty interesting knife. Um, I believe the first person that was sent to was J.O. Ventures Outdoors, which made this awesome belt pouch for it. Nice heavy leather, nicely stitched. It's got a nice snap on there. He put a lightning bolt because it's an electrician's knife. And yeah, the knife fits in there just about perfect, like such. Has this lanyard, which I believe John at JL Ventures Outdoors also made. Not 100% positive, but nice little lanyard on here. And yeah, like I said, it's gone through the rounds. It's made its rounds through a bunch of channels, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I've had it for a few days. I played with it. I stripped some wire, bent some wire, did stuff with it, and yeah, pretty interesting knife. I wouldn't mind having one of these in my toolbox as an option. And on Amazon right now, it's only $22.74. So not all that expensive. And yeah, I mean, check it out. Knipex, if you don't know Knipex, they make some awesome tools. I have two pliers here, the Cobra 125 water pump pliers and a pliers wrench. I use these all the time. They live in my EDC bag. But yeah, the Knipex 162050, and on the Knipex website, it says 162050 SB, made in Germany. Seligen right there. So, German stainless steel. I don't know what the steel is, but dimensions of this, closed, it's about 4.5 inches. Then you add on to the tether loop or lanyard loop, whatever you want to call it. Knipex does make wrist lanyards. They'll work on this. It's about 4.75 inches. And yeah, nice handle length. I get full grip on there, pretty comfortable in hand. If you haven't noticed, this is a slip joint. There's no lock on it. The pull is about, I give it a 4.5. Does have a half stop, snaps into place, snaps open, has pretty decent back spring pressure. So overall, walk and talk, it's not too bad. Now on Amazon, if you read reviews, people don't like that it's not a locking knife. But if you know how to use slip joints and you use this thing correctly, you shouldn't have any problems with that. Now another thing, gone over the handle length, let's go to the blade length. It is 80 millimeter. Overall length are about 3.15. It has a 50 millimeter cutting edge, which that's what the 50 stands for. That's like the pliers, say 125 right here on the handle, because it's 125 millimeter. And yeah, got this chisel ground scallop here. I don't know exactly what to call it. That's made for stripping insulation off of wiring. And also this is made for the European market. Over in Europe, they have different wiring, different wires, different materials. So it's really made for over there, but I see how it could work here. And yeah, Made in Germany, stainless steel. I don't know what the steel is, but it is pretty dull right now after everyone has used it. Another thing, it's kind of a sheep's foot blade, and it has a blunt tip, and that's so if you're getting into a wire bundle to cut zip ties that holding the bundle together, you won't poke into a wire. Cutting the insulation, the sheathing off wire, you're not going to poke into a wire and damage it. So that's kind of neat. This cutout, that is actually the nail nick. That is the same shape as the Knipex logo and works as a little, basically a nail nick, just like that. Now, it does work as a wire bender. You can put wire in there, bend it around, make the loop for a terminal. And yeah, very interesting knife. Now, it's like a do-it-all type of knife, It will cut or strip wire. You can definitely use it to open boxes and packaging, whatever the materials are coming in. And yeah, I can see how it'd be a very useful knife, especially for an electrician. I am not an electrician. I have done wiring. I've wired up a addition on the house, our old house, wired up the garage. I worked in the factory as a maintenance mechanic. I worked alongside electricians, did a little bit of electrical work, not awful lot. And yeah, as you can see, this thing is getting a little beat up, especially right in here. I'll show you why that's messed up. Like I said, it's pretty dull. Will it cut the index card? Well, actually, cuts pretty good. That scallop part, not so much. You can see there's a couple of dings and nicks in it. I did use my ceramic rod, try to smooth that out a little bit. Think I made it better. And yeah, it's pretty dirty. But yeah, just a couple examples, I'm not going to do a lot of demonstration here, but it will definitely cut the sheathing off this just like that. And you can peel that back. Let's peel that paper back and cut that just like that. You can just pull the wire out to the side. You can definitely cut the insulation here. Try to get all the way around. And then just pull it off just like that. Not hard to use. Then, like I said, close it up. You can stick that in there like this, and try to make it as small as possible. But you can bend it. I went too far back. I should have stripped it a little further maybe. Then I'd have a nice loop to hook on the terminal. Yeah, so I did that. Now, it's made for cabling over in Europe, right? And I stripped both of these ends off, and I don't want to go out and cut that to do it. But same process as the other one. Just basically ran this around, which I'm kind of spiraling up it. And do the same thing, just like that. Now, you can do this You can do it like this. This is what I've seen people do. And if you spin it the right way, it'll cut it. But see, it walks up out of there. But that also does work. Maybe I can pull that off just like that. That is why the handles here are all marked up, dinged up. I don't think that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. I think you're supposed to do it like this and have a little more common sense and skill than I have. But yeah, basically, just like that. I did separate it. You can pull that right on out. This is actually cable, TV cable that I got out of the basement. But yeah, pretty interesting knife. Like I said, I wouldn't mind having this in my toolbox. And it's $22-ish on Amazon. It's cheaper other places. I've seen it a lot cheaper. And yeah, guess that's about it on this thing. Pretty cool to check out. Different knife. Now, would I EDC this? Would this be my everyday carry? No. I wouldn't EDC it, but if I was an electrician, you know, I'd carry this thing in my back pocket just to have a knife to open stuff, open packaging, strip a wire or two. I wouldn't want to strip a whole house or wire up too much with it myself. And yeah, and it's even handier with the pouch here, which I guess I would put it like that. That'd be behind me like that. Pull it out. There. Real handy tool. It'd be handy to have on you. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for this video. Like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time. I made a mess when I was playing before the video. Playing with it, I actually cut the tablecloth here, or the piece of vinyl I have on the top of the table. But yeah, I guess that'll do it. This is going to Terry's Knives and Main Stuff next. Then I believe it's going home. But yeah, if you check out J.W. Greenbaum. Awesome channel. He's the one that started this. J.O. Ventures Outdoors. Awesome channel, and he also does awesome leather work. He sent me a leather slip that I absolutely dig. And yeah, this cut came to me from Mark Kaufman, so go check out Mark Kaufman. And I don't know everyone that's had this, so I'm not going to list everyone. But yeah, pretty interesting knife. I think it's not too bad for the money, and it'd be very useful. And I guess that'll do it for this video. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, and until next video, bye.